Hello everyone, welcome back to The Young Human. My name is Randy Harriman and today we're going to have a look at Trello. Now, I will show with you today my high performance sprint board, and this is a technique that I started using recently, and it is really helpful for me, and it's by far the best Kanban strategy that I've found so far. It's a mix of a lot of different strategies and ideas and ways of thinking combined together, and I hope I can get you as excited about it as I am. I think it's especially useful for I think it's useful for everything actually. I cannot imagine any way that it's not useful to manage your projects this way, because it's a really clear and organized system. Now let's just get into it, and I'm sorry if I ramble every now and then. I'm just extremely excited and passionate about it, and I try to do it so well, and this is the fourth attempt of me recording this video right now because I just talked about so much other things. I still have to organize myself as well, and that's why Trello is helping me. So if you want to clear your head and be organized, let's get started. The board goes basically like this. The idea about Kanban is that you move your cards from the left, all these projects over here. Now the thing that I often get stuck with is that how do I start? How do I design it? Well, the idea is start writing over here the first things you know, and then quit, and then be done with it and start with those things. Along the way, every now and then, you just update the board and you add the new IDs and you add it to your backlog, and then slowly you implement them on the board and you give them a position so you know how the project grows. A project always starts with the first step forward. So you have to just put your ID down and write the things that you think you can do today and get started, and then review and evolve from there. So that's a little tip that is something that helped me overcome a lot of the procrastination. I think that's such a shitty word, but now let's get started and I'll explain you how these lists are made. The first one is projects. So we put all our projects in here. We've got 3 right now. The most important part is that you label them correctly. Now I will show you my labeling system. The first one means it's a project. The second one means it's a vlog, so it's going to be a piece of content that I'm going to put out in order to promote. So it could be a marketing material thing or something that differentiate a regular project from something else. For me, clearly it's vlogging or creating content for the internet. Then we've got quick task, medium task, long task. And I just ordered them. I don't care about the colors because unfortunately you can't switch the colors around. They have a specific order in Trello. So I just accepted the order as they came, and I'll just label them based on logic in order when you select them. So it's quick, medium or long, and then it's low, medium or high energy. Now, why these two? If you think about it, quick tasks, medium task, long task can be divided in whatever you want. Let's say, for example, a 10-minute task, a 20-minute task, a 30-minute task. Now, or longer than 30 minutes. So let's say 30 plus. If you've got the low energy, the medium energy, the high energy. If you got more complex projects where you can choose whatever it is that you want to do, if you only have 20 minutes left before you have to leave the house and you want to do something, you don't have to start up. You just look on your board at the things you have to do and you pick the thing that is marked as a quick or medium task and you just start doing it. I mean, these little things are making the difference between getting things done and really getting things done. So then the other thing is completed and must do. Completed, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this, but must do I really like, because this is going to make the difference between the things as an entrepreneur. Let's go back. As an entrepreneur, you have things you want to do and you have things you have to do. I don't want to do bookkeeping. I don't want to edit my vlogs. Like, I don't want to do all these other things. Like, I want to go out and save the world and do all these things. So, but I have to do them because it's just the price I have to pay in order to play. So I'll mark all these things as must do, and I know that I need to do must do tasks every single day. Like, I put myself a restriction. Every day I need to do 3 must-do tasks, or 2, or 1, like whatever rule you want to make up for yourself. This will help you get the things done that you don't really want to do, and you get good feedback to see if you actually did it or not. So those are some tips about the whole labeling aspect. then we got the next board, next project. So next project, we don't have any project right now, so this one can stay empty. Focus. What are we going to do first? Now, first we're gonna do the dishes. Then, once the dishes are completed, we drag them here, and then we archive them. Okay, this all makes sense, but often, how do you do it now? Like, once you got this figured out, and you're over here, what do you do? Well, what I do is I add cars below that. I already did that, and I'll just grab them from my archive board, and we do it here. So I say focus, I'll add next to focus a new card with all the tasks that I have to do. So in this case, I would say tasks doing dishes. Now, I can also say, what I do always is I put this one above here, and normally I change the focus into the tasking. So let's add another project. We have to clean the windows over there. That's a clear must do, by the way. This one as well. And always take the time to go through the labeling, because it will save you a lot of effort. Focus. So let's say we have two things, because we're editing the vlog and we also have to do the dishes. And these tasks we can multitask, and that's perfectly fine, especially these little things. So I would put here vlog, and then I would put recording video content, whatever it is. It's a bad name, but forget it. Here we go, and now I would add below here. I would say I would have to record footage. I would have to write a script. So now we are done, and we ordered them in the correct order. These are all the tasks we have to do. So we have two projects going right now, and we know what's next once we have space and time and we don't know what to do anymore. So all we have to do now is organize our projects. Now this one is, I close the sink and I'm about to wash the dishes, but in the meantime I'm organizing something, and here I am somewhere around here, and now I have to write the description. So this will give me an idea of where I am, in which stage of the funnel of the project, almost on my workflow or task flow or whatever you want to call it. And while I sit at the end of the day, I go back in here, I adjust them accordingly, and I take the time and I say, okay, well, recording the footage, that was a long task. It took me more than half an hour, and it was medium energy. Then writing the script, that was a medium task, and it was pretty low energy. I could just sit and think a little bit. Edit the footage was a long task and a medium energy. I had to be pretty active. Upload footage, well, that was a really quick task and really low in energy. I created the thumbnail, and that was a medium task and low energy. Like, yeah, that's pretty low energy for me. Research the title, that was a medium task and low energy. So now I got this organized. So I'm not gonna do these because, I mean, these are irrelevant. It's just an example of a project, but this is how I would organize it. And what it does is that by the time we get all the way here and everything is done, then we can move this part to complete. And let's say the dishes are done, they can go to complete. Then once they are complete, these are all done, of course, but we can archive these lists. So let's say I archive this list, archive list, and I archive this list. And now I'm like, shit, let me just copy this one, and I'll say copy this to the project board. There we go. Shit, I have to do the dishes again. So I'm going to put it in the project that's over here right now, but I know that I have to do the dishes, and so let me just put it over here to actually go through the rhythm. I have to do the dishes. I'll go here, I'll go to the lists. So let me just go back for you guys to see it. We come here, we press more, archived items, switch to lists, and I would say here dishes, and there we are. Send it to the board, Now we've got it here, and now we know what to do. And if we marked it like we did, switch to lists, like we did with the other one. Where is the other one? Oh, okay, of course. Excuse me. There we are. The search was still active. So if we do this, we can actually figure out if somebody asks us to make a video for them in the way we did it. So let's say a company approaches me and says, hey Randy, I want you to make a product video about my new better version of Trello. Could you do that? And I'm like, yes, of course. So how much do you charge? I'm like, okay, well, that depends how much I actually work. Let me check. So a long task, so that's at least half an hour. So this was like 1 hour, I remember. The medium task, that was like less than 20 minutes. So let's say 20 minutes plus half an hour plus 10 minutes plus 20 minutes plus 20 minutes. So that's 60 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours. And let's say plus the conversation with the guy, I would have to charge about 3 hours for this part. So now I know what to charge, I know what to base it upon, and I know I could even write it to him, say this takes that much time, this takes that much time, this takes that much time, and I charge X amount per hour, so that's what you have to pay. Now this also helps me. This also helps me to know what I have to do. I know that I have to record the footage first and write the script and edit the footage and upload it, etc. So I've got the whole workflow of everything that I do. Imagine you knowing exactly what you did for everything that you did in the past 3 years, and then looking at what things made you successful, and then looking back at those lists of things that you did and then just following them. I mean, that's the whole recipe. That's the whole idea to become successful. If you want to be healthy and want to be fit and in shape, it's easy to know what to do. Just you executing on it. That's the only thing standing in the way from between you getting things done and actually just dreaming about it. That is my little tip and piece of motivation for today. I hope I explained it clear enough. So now everything is clean and organized, and all we have to do is archive it, document it so it becomes clear. So in this case, let's say this is the vlog. I'll have to go here and I would say click on it. I would add the YouTube URL over here, YouTube URL, and this way it's easy for me to find the video. I will have to add the thumbnail for the YouTube video because it makes it look nicer. Then we go here, and then I would right click, I would press move, and I would go to TV programming, and I would say today it is Monday, and I'm uploading it right now, and I'll press move, and right now we can go to TV programming. So I hope you guys enjoy this look behind the scenes of how I'm organizing things for my channel. If you want to know anything, if you have any questions, if you have any feedback, just let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I hope to see you in the next video tomorrow, which will be about how to prioritize your goals and knowing how to move forward. See you tomorrow. Bye.